Yo, what's going on guys, it's me Morvi and I'm back again with another top 10 easiest games to get that 100% on the Game Pass. I helped quite a few of you guys in the past get a lot of achievements, so I'm here to get you some more. I have scoured through the Game Pass to find the easiest games, and at this point, it's not becoming easy, as we spoke about a lot of them on previous videos. But don't you worry, I have found some games that we can blast through. If you're new to my channel, please make sure you check out my other videos. I have linked them down in the description below. I have made a bunch of videos that will show you how to get easy Gamerscore, as well as pointing out the easiest games on the market to help you get them achievements. Without further ado, let's jump into this top 10 and let's go get that 100%. Okay, first one on the list, and what an unexpected one on the Game Pass. Katamari Damacy, originally released in 2004 and was the first Katamari game to be released on the PlayStation. But now we have a remake in 2021. If you aren't familiar, we take control of the Prince, a happy little chap who likes nothing more than pushing around a little ball and stealing items from Earth. We take orders from our dad, King of the Cosmos, which is mainly go down to Earth and rob all the things you can. What a nice king. The achievements are super easy for this one, bar one. Each level has an achievement linked to them for completing them. Then each level also has a hidden item. When once they are all collected, unlock the next achievement. Then we get to the headache. We have to pick up every item in the game at least once. Now this wouldn't be too bad if there was an autosave, but oh boy, did I forget to mention, there is no autosave. So if you're like me, you'll forget to save 2 to 3 hours of roll in progress, only to find out once I boot up the game next. This is probably the most annoying part of this game. For example, I have a video on where I find all of the secret items, yet I do not have the achievement as silly bollocks over here forgot to hit the save button. So please bear that in mind. With the collecting achievement in mind, you should do the rest of the levels intricately as possible. So at the end there isn't much left to pick up. I'd say you're looking at around 6 to 8 hours depending on how much you need to collect at the end. The rest though are super easy. As I said, I have a guide for Katamari, so if you need help finding the secrets, I got you. Okay, number 2 now, and we get to play as Baby Shark. Now, if you enjoy playing the anti-hero, then this one's for you. Maneater has us taking control of a baby shark whose mummy got caught and sadly gets a knife in the belly. From then on, we have to work around various water systems, eating and fighting our way to the top. It is an RPG at heart with a lot of grinding involved to get to the ultimate goal, Megalodon. On the way, you'll fight crocs, other sharks, whales, and an army of shark hunters. You unlock gear for killing bosses and elite monsters, which is a really cool addition. These items add bonuses to your shark, such as electricity or bone armor. Now, the achievements are straightforward, but I'm not going to tell you it's going to be super quick. The reason this is number 9 is because of the time it takes to complete. A lot of the achievements involve 100% in each area. This includes finding all landmarks and hidden items, killing all elite mobs and alpha predators in each area as well as completing all of the side missions. Other than that, the other achievements are mainly linked with upgrading and unlocking all of the components to each armor set. This one isn't hard in the slightest, and eventually once you get the hang of the controls, you can start taking on high level mobs with ease. I think this one did take me around 20 hours to complete, so it is a little bit of a task, but it's a well worth a playthrough. I also didn't rush, so if you're only out for the achievements, I assume you're going to shave quite a few hours off that time. Grounded is a great survival game where we've been shrunk while playing in the garden. You take on a whole bunch of creepy crawlies and critters as you traverse through this new jungle landscape. It is very light-hearted, but it does have some spooky moments, especially when exploring caves, or when them spiders creep up on you. I did stream myself and Earls Hall play this when it first came out, but annoyingly there wasn't any achievements at the time. Thankfully, after a couple updates, there is now achievements. Oi! All of the achievements are pretty straightforward and are linked with progression. As long as you're a hoarder and pick everything up like me, then you should be good. You don't need a team for this one, but it could make it more fun, especially as one of the last achievements has us taking on the Broodmother, and let me tell you, she is not an easy feat. I really enjoyed going back to this one. Playing it on day 1, there was clearly some issues needed iron out, bugs, pardon the pun, and it was great to see a more polished version of the game. This one may take you a while, as dying really does slow you down. I'm going to say around 6 to 8 hours, but it could easily take more, so take that with a pinch of salt. I personally really like playing this game as I wanted to do it all solo to make a guide for you guys. Having to figure out solo methods was really fun. So yeah, if you want to go beat up some spiders, then this is the one for you. Also keep an eye out because I am releasing a guide for this one very soon. The next game we're gonna 100% is Kill It With Fire. This is one of the newest games on the Game Pass, and it is also my newest 100%. This game has us going through a multitude of levels, killing various different spiders. Now, you might be thinking, Morvi, do you mean massive spiders like in Grounded? No, the little tiny ones you find in your house. We go through a multitude of levels hunting down our little critters. Each level has a tick sheet that we have to get through, and at the end we get some special unlockables. This is mainly in the form of big scary weapons. There are also a bunch of collectibles in each level. This will let you unlock boosters and upgrades that you can take on to future levels, and splat your foes even quicker. Now personally, my favourite was the flamethrower, as you can clear levels so quickly with it. As I said, this is my latest 100%, and I'm halfway through completing a guide for you guys. So, hit that subscribe button, and you'll be the first one to see it. With my guide, you'll be able to complete this in around an hour and a half. Otherwise, this might take you around 4 to 5 hours. But I really enjoy this game. It is not difficult in the slightest. It's a bit of fun, and to be honest, you can lose a lot of time playing it. So yeah, if spiders aren't your thing, get this game and do them in with a frying pan. Stop! You violated the law! Before we go any further, guys, I'd like to take this moment just to say, if you enjoyed this video, then please hit that subscribe button. I have been looking at my analytics, and 95% of the people that watch my videos aren't actually subscribed. So, damn, that's a pretty big number. So if you like collecting achievements like myself, then please consider hitting that sub button. It means the world to me. I am so close to my first 1,000 subscribers. Can you help me out? But yeah, let's get back to the achievements. You've played the best, now to play the rest? Skatebird is one of the newer additions to the pile of satire games that we've spoken about in the past, such as Goat Simulator and Untitled Goose Game. The difference being the other two didn't make me want to destroy my controller, and I actually enjoyed them. Skatebird is a skating game where you take your fully customised bird into the world, helping all your little bird buddies with quests, most of which we've seen before in other games such as Tony Hawk and Skate. Collect the letters, do some tricks, grind this row, yada yada, the usual. There are 5 worlds to skate through, and to get the 100% you will need to complete all of them, all quests, all hidden items, everything. The reason I don't speak fondly about this game is because as soon as you load it up, the joke wears off. Controls are basic, but they are still somehow super janky. I did find myself coming back to it, but that's because I really don't want it sitting at 50% on my list. Mocking me. Each area does have a little tick-off sheet, so it's handy keeping track of what you've got left to do. I wouldn't say it's the easiest on this list, but I found once you played it for a while, you kind of got used to the controls. Kind of. This one could take you around 4 hours to complete, as all of the achievements are linked with fully completing each stage, and the vast majority of the quests are really easy. On one of them, I was asked to find 5 items, and then found them all lined up next to each other. What a great quest! But there are a few hard ones that make you want to throw your controller out the window, so bear that in mind. It may take you a little bit longer, especially if you need to learn the controls. Not gonna lie, I have a little bit of a love-hate relationship with this one. Wasn't a big fan of it, but after a while I do enjoy playing it. What an interesting little title. Now, I will be honest, I haven't 100%ed this title yet, as I'm currently working through making an easy guide for all of you. 12 Minutes is one of the newest titles on the Game Pass, and has a lineup of Hollywood actors voicing the characters. This game is a point-and-click puzzle game, where every time you die, you get teleported back to the start. Your character is aware of this, but everyone else is not. The aim is to progress through the level using a lot of trial and error to progress through the story, and not get teleported back to the start. The whole game is set in your apartment, so the game feels very claustrophobic. But it also helps as there's not too much to memorise to get it going. Now, I absolutely love everything about this game. If you think you can interact with it, you probably can. I jokingly tried to use the knife on multiple people, and to my surprise, you can. I ended up having a dead wife on the floor by mistake. Oops. This one should take you around 3 to 4 hours, if you kind of know what you're doing. As I said, I am currently putting together a guide for this one, so keep tuned in once I've shaved some time off. Now, when thinking of Space Jam, Streets of Rage didn't come to mind, but oh well. This clear advertisement for the new Space Jam film has us take control of the Looney Tunes favourites: Bugs, Lola, or if you're feeling extra spicy, LeBron James. Go for a few stages beating up robots the whole time, with a few boss fights to split up the constant barrage of the same robots. You will need a second controller to get some of the achievements, but the game as a whole is not hard to get through. You will need to complete the game a few times to get that total 100%, but after you've done it once, it goes really quick. If you fancy a helping hand, I have a complete guide to show you the quickest way to get that 100%. Other than being a pretty standard beat 'em up, there's not really much else to say about this one aside from go get it on your completed list. Okay, time for an honourable mention. This one was originally going to be on this list, but I saw it pop up on the Leaving Soon screen. That screen has ruined so many of my videos, you have no idea. Five Nights at Freddys 2 does not need an introduction. Keep an eye on the monsters, or get jump scared. This one should take you around a few hours to complete, but if you're able to play it on the PC, then you can get that 100% in around 20 minutes. And you miss out all of the jump scares. Well, apart from one, but you have to for the achievement, sorry. I have done a guide on this, so if you have a PC and you're able to play it, then this one is for you. Check my description down below for that super fast guide. As I said, it is leaving the Game Pass, so be quick, or put it on your wish list as it is always coming up on the sale list. Now to get revenge on enemies using anything we can get our hands on. Bloodroots is a top-down hack and slash from Paper Cult, where we take control of Mr. Wolf, and after being betrayed by our old pals, we are out for blood. This game is one hit, one death, so you'll need to be on your toes, dodging attacks, and slipping in your devastating hits as you take on a barrage of enemies. You can use pretty much anything as a weapon, from a vast array of weaponry, furniture, or even decapitated bodies. Nothing is off limits to help you beat down your foes. We're on a journey to kill our old gang, and in the way is all of their henchmen and troops. Thankfully, we're a killing machine, and nothing seems to stop us. The achievements are pretty straightforward. Complete the levels, collect the hidden items, and unlock all the hats. Hats are unlocked by getting a high score on certain levels, and the hidden items are in the form of wolves. These fluffy little lads are hidden in parts of the maps that take platforming to the next level. Some are super tricky, but you feel like a boss once you've done it. I have some guides on my channel for some of the trickier achievements, so please go ahead and check them out and go get that Gamerscore. Gang Beasts always looked like a game that I could easily complete, and it always said it was multiplayer only and there wasn't any bots to contend with. Thankfully, because of my 5 head and big brain moment, I loaded it up just to check it out anyway, and it does turn out you can 100% it without going online once. You will need a second controller for like 3 of the achievements, but the rest you can do solo. The aim of the game is super simple. You want to be the last person standing after you've yeeted all your friends off of the various maps of your choosing. As I said, you will need a second controller to cheese the last few achievements, but other than that, this one should take you literally a couple of hours, especially if you're following my guide. Most of the maps have at least one achievement linked to them, but they are really easy to pop. Now, I won't lie, there are at least 2 which are a bit of a pain in the butt, but don't you worry. My guide shows you how to do it really easy. So if you need some help to get them easy achievements, then check my description down below for my guide. And that Gamerscore will be yours. Okay, we are now on number 1. And this one is the most calming game I've played all year. Omno is an exploration game where you explore a new unknown world. Throughout each level, there are a series of puzzles that you will need to complete. Most of them are pretty simple, but a couple of them are real head scratchers. The main goal to 100% this game is to complete all of the puzzles, interact with the wildlife, and to collect all of the hidden items within each stage. Each area has a similar flow to it, so you can just sit back and chill out while you're playing the game. I really enjoyed this one as it's really pretty to look at, and after each stage you unlock a new skill to help traverse the new world. My personal favourite was using the staff as a hoverboard. Hey Skatebird, take note! Exploring the world feels great. There are so many different plants and animals to interact with while you're hunting down all the collectibles within the game. It was also a solo project made by Inky Fox, so well done man, great game. If you're interested in this one, it should take you around 2 hours to complete. If you're following a guide, you can probably shave off half an hour, but definitely grab this one, you will not regret it. And that is the end of my top 10 guide. If I helped you out in any way, please hit that like button and let me know what achievements you got down in the comments section. As always, if you're after any more achievements in Gamerscore, please hit that subscribe button. I'm always uploading walkthroughs and guides to help you lot out. I'm so close to my 1,000 subscriber goal. Can you help me? But I'll see you over on the next guide. I've been Morvi, and I'll see you later. Peace.